Oh, we're here now, are we?
The goal is
Okay.
to flood Marunouman district. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me.
To give them the window to do it.
Meanwhile, the culprits sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunouman district.
This is a really cool murder. This is very dynamic. I just want to know what the reason for it is.
The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers. Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot
So
simpler
like,
than
now
fighting
you
the
guys can get an idea of what the Mystery Labyrinth is and the
If their
vista
goal
and
was to
everything.
cause chaos, they could have just used
So,
the
as I
bombs.
said before, the Mystery Labyrinth
Considering
basically
that,
manifests all the elements of the murder and the mystery into physical, corporeal things that you have to reason and logic your way through. It's a very, very cool premise, and I love it a lot.
We finally cornered you.
There you are, you spandex-wearing bastard.
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Okay, but only because I like your voice.
Shachi's wish?
Also, I had a feeling that that might be the
was
case.
always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward.
So you had to flood it and destroy it to save it.
He wanted to
That's
close
what it
the
is.
gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunouman district to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything.
So you had to give it merit. You had to give it reason.
Decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the peacekeepers did it.
So he was a martyr for the resistance. That... I had that thought when I was originally investigating the murder, actually.
Shachi.
That doesn't
gave
surprise
his
me at
life
all.
For this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing.
Right.
Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice?
Okay, well, see, the hard sell on this one, buddy, is if I don't expose the truth, we all die. I'm not about to sacrifice this hottie for that guy. I hardly knew the prick.
Now that you see the truth,
I get his motives were good. He just doesn't have boobs and a tight ass. He doesn't wear a size 32, you get what I'm saying?
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
No, the fuck we won't.
No. That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
what? How would you know? You know nothing about the resistance!
Is he gonna get a more mega form that looks even cooler than his fucking diver suit?
Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people.
Oh yeah, the flooding would have killed a few people, wouldn't it?
Don't fight them with violence.
So what is Icardi's motive then? If it wasn't Shachi being a martyr for the resistance and empowering his cause, what would it be? It's gotta be the assets of the safe then, so Icardi must be after them for some reason. But why?
Sacrifice dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You'll pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
Yeah, let me get on my giant kaiju lady. It'll make sense in a minute. Question is, are they going to implement a new mechanic? Because we only have 3 buttons, so there might be another button. They might start implementing B, I think. Or X, rather. I think B is jump. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done this rondo, you see. It's been a good minute. Now you guys are gonna get to see the overall best part of the game. Or should I say, breast part of the game. It'll make sense in a minute. Godzilla Kaiju Waifu. See, you get it. Now it makes sense. I told you you'd get it. Okay, what are my controls?
Let's head to the truth, Master.
What's jump? What does B do? Okay, B is jump.
I can do it! Shut up! Get away from me! That's Shit! Stop! Shut up!
So this is basically a massive QTE sequence, is what this is.
Damn it all! Go away!
This one's really complicated, too.
Stay away from me! Stop! Stop!
This one's also very long.
You're an outsider. What do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos.
Yeah, that's cool, bro, but who asked?
This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it.
Oh, I see. That was just a very long one thing. Is how this one was constructed.
We were in a noble battle to
Because I didn't have to break down any reinforced walls on the way to this one. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor. Okay. Motive? The Resistance made a fake request to Yuma, which led to him setting up bombs across Kanai Ward. However, they also prepared a method to defuse the bombs, which they shared with him. Despite knowing it would back them into a corner, they still made a criminal declaration. Same kind of safe as the one found at the Resistance hideout. Okay, so it's either going to be 21 or 9. I'm gonna go with 21, but that might be wrong. I'm not entirely sure.
Truth of the case.
Once again, I don't know the context. Yeah, fucking get fucked! You big jolly green giant bitch. Nice, dude. Savage. I fucking nailed it. Got him good. Except for when I'm not. Cool, cool.
Your plan has
Oh,
nothing
look
to
at
do
you.
with
You look all
Shachi
pitiful on the
or
ground like that.
Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Huh? Safes?
Exactly.
Many facilities in Marunouman districts use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Uh-huh, which I said before.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunouman district.
The culprit
That's why I
knew
thought
they
it
could
might be the
float
safes.
And planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case.
So the thing is, the safe was never dislodged from the fucking Resistance at all. The goal was the safes around Marunouman, not the safe in the hideout.
You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in.
It's a glorified bank robbery?
You took
Holy
advantage
shit,
of their
dude.
beliefs.
That's fucking awesome. I thought it might be something like that, because whenever there's a bank, there's gotta be something involving it, right?
We did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just
So
need
if
to
the
finish
safe
off
within the
our
Resistance
district
held the
criminal.
Resistance assets, I thought it was something about leverage. I thought that's what it was. I didn't think it was about physical money.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi.
For Shachi.
Let's go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
I like how Yuma's attitude changed given the context of the situation and knowing that Shachi died for this. For a simple bank robbery for money. So Icardi definitely exploited the Resistance and sold everybody out for himself. That's really cool. So this is the Deduction Denouement. This is when we piece everything together and the truth of the case comes to light. And we reap the soul of the culprit. So this is where it gets really fucking cool. Okay, what is this? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see what it was. What is the explanation? I keep thinking I have to tap A to get the explanation to pop up. What did Yuma set up for the Resistance? That would be the cameras. Okay, so we don't have that yet. We can't put that in there yet. What is this? Where did the bombing occur? Marunouman. No? But that's Marunouman, though. Oh, maybe I have to read the text. Maybe that's my problem. What weapon did the culprit obtain? That would be the revolver. We don't have the revolver yet, though. The culprit placed the gun in which person's hand? That would be Shachi, but we don't have Shachi either. Where did the culprit flee from? That would be the rooftop. Wait, what is this? The phone booth. Oh, that's gotta be where the explosion took place. God, I'm stupid. Okay. That's fine. Alright. I've taken a lot of fucking damage here. For, like, absolutely no reason. But that's okay, I'm cool with it, it's fine. So that would be Shachi. Those are the cameras. Shachi's right hand, because he was left-handed. Right. And we had to set up cameras, which is going to be this one. So let's put that here. Where did the culprit flee from? That would be the roof. Into the open drain, right? No, not... Fuck. Fucking game. That's what I wanted to put there. I thought I was on that one, and I wasn't. This has got to be the flooding, then. Yes, okay. Again, I've taken a lot of really unnecessary fucking damage here for no goddamn reason. It's okay, though. It's fine. I think I nailed this one pretty goddamn good, if I do say so myself. I feel like a lot of my deductive reasoning was very, very good in this chapter. The only thing I didn't account for was the revolver barrel being put in the opposite way, and emptying to the other side, rather than the left. I didn't think it would be something like that, but it makes more sense than what I was thinking. And it has a lot more identity to it. And that's what makes this series so fucking cool. Is every little thing that you think would not mean a lot ends up meaning more than you initially believe it would. Which is really cool.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servon. But they had bombs inside them.
So now you get to see the entirety of the murder and how it took place, and like what the construction of it was. So these get very, very elaborate, and they get really, really cool with the way that they're orchestrated. So all these events support a higher narrative, essentially. And that's what makes up the identity of the game.
Luckily, there were no casualties.
And these games are incredibly easy to spoil, too.
Drain and Marunamon districts at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible, but that must have been.
And the
culprit,
joy
too.
of these games is it's kind of like an interactive puzzle experience mixed with a visual novel. So it's a very good way to see how good your mental acuity is, and what your reasoning skills are. And the game does an immaculate job at showing you how stupid you can be, and it's very rewarding for how deductive you can be, and how smart you are when you approach things mentally.
Emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way,
because they give you everything you need
We heard a ringing gunshot.
to be able to piece things together. They don't overcomplicate anything. Some of the explanations and the way they work are a little bit stupid at times, but like, honestly, it's really, really good. There's no other game series like this that does it quite like this developer does.
Your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce.
why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit.
So, as I stated before, the maker of this game is Kazutaka Kodaka, and he's known most notably for the Danganronpa series. And Danganronpa, similarly, is a very, very murder-intensive mystery game. And you spend your time building relations with all these characters, and then they get murdered by somebody else that you know, and you have to figure out who the culprit is and how it was orchestrated, how it was done. And you have to point them out as the culprit, otherwise you all die, essentially. So it's a very high-tension, high-pressure, delving into the relationships that you've built and the deception. And it's a really cool dynamic I really love, because when you meet somebody and you like them, you may not be able to trust them as much as you think you can. And the investment in people turns to bite you, kind of. It's really cool.
Marunamon District became totally drenched in shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city.
And the thing is, chapter to chapter, you don't know who the murder victim is gonna be. It could be one of your favorite characters, and it could not. The killer could be one of your favorite characters, and it could not. So when you build the relationships with these characters, it's so despairing to know that, like, they're going to die, or you've lost them, and they're no longer, like, a part of your life. Like, the game does an immaculate job at building these relationships, getting you invested, and making you feel like these are authentic, real people that you're talking to and you're invested in. And it's devastating when they die. It's absolutely fucking brutal.
These crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed
Alright,
and
you skinny
framed him.
bastard. Put them hands up, boy.
This criminal lost his pride and
Your
dignity as a
time
member
has
of the
come.
Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity
What's up, bro?
Icardi! It was you!
Time to die, bitch.